He's maturing, but look, you know, at the end of the in January he's got 18 months left. So again, you know, I think business-wise it makes sense. I think he's a decent player, but again, I just think there's better quality out there, and you know, if we're just going by our previous business dealings with Lille, from the back of signing Pepe and Gabriel. I mean, look, in terms of what the club thinks, I think we've got a 50% success rate because
guys,
Pepe, he's not to the standard, I guess, what the club wants. Gabriel is definitely looking like a successful signing. So yeah, I mean, look, in terms of business dealings, we've got previous history, but I just don't think Arsenal would go for him. So yeah, again, for me, I've got to respectfully pass.
You guys just see just before I go to what Dizzy said in the comment section, I'll save that. But Kesh, talk to me, man. What are you saying? Renato Sanches? Yes? No? Maybe?
He wouldn't be my first choice, same as Ruben Neves, but he's not a bad player. But I just think we need to get a midfielder in. Hopefully, we can get the very best that we can attract. But
what are you saying about Gamares?
That's my personal favorite, and I wanted him from the summer. I thought we should have got it done, but we didn't. I think he's able to operate in a role that the rest can't. It's hard to describe, but I'm not saying he's anything near the likes of Gundogan. He's nothing near him, but I think he kind of bring me that kind of similarity. Get on the ball, get us moving, get us playing, and I think that's the sort of play that we should be going for in terms of the central midfield option. I know a lot of people want someone wants a lot of people wants a central midfielder just to come in and just break up play so Partey can go further forward. I think with the way the system's been tweaked, I know it's only Xhaka in there, and a better upgrade on Xhaka, we can go places. But I do like the feeling of what I'm seeing with Partey playing deeper and not having to be doing so much, whether that's getting the ball from deep, getting us forward, and trying to do the attacking side as well. I think he looks comfortable in this sixth position.
Okay, let's talk about what Dizzy just put in the group. I pray to God this is real. I pray to God because this is a 6'4" playmaking striker who can pick up the ball from the midfield and progress the ball, who can help link up play, who can finish chances. He can do many different things. You know how other strikers that we're looking at, like Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's more of a traditional old class striker where he holds up the ball, lays it off, and he can get a lot of headers, and he's a fox in the box. Where you got where when you look at the other guys that we're looking at, Vlahovic, he's more of like, I don't know who to compare him to, more like a Zlatan type striker, or would you say he's more of a he's a taller striker, but he plays like a taller striker. He's not as mobile. He doesn't dribble as much. He's not as much as a playmaker as Isak. Then you also have Jonathan David, who's not as polished, not as technically skilled as Jonathan Isak. You also have who else have we been linked to? We've been linked to Patrick Schick, who is, in my opinion, probably the lowest profile out of all of the strikers that we've been linked to, except for when it becomes a joke and we're linked to some other pure nonsensical signings. This is probably the most exciting striker that we could possibly acquire this is probably the best striker, in my opinion, we could probably acquire. In my opinion, he's better than Vlahovic. He's better than Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's better than all these guys. There's a case to say Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a good striker, and he might be better than him because he's Premier League proven. But in my opinion, he has the highest ceiling, and he's the closest thing to an Henry type striker, who is somebody who carries the ball from deep. No striker that we've had in a long time. Even you can't even say Van Persie really did that, but he was the closest thing to that we had. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Would you take Would you take Alexander Isak? The rumor today is reports Dizzy saying from the Sun Sport that Arsenal are now favorites to sign him. And just so you guys know, I checked if Dizzy was jump balling us, but I just searched in Isak, and it's the first thing that's coming up an hour ago. Arsenal are close to signing Swedish striker Alexander Isak to replace Aubameyang as Real Sociedad. What? Real Sociedad BAN Barcelona transfer. There you go. There you go. That is the rumor. That's what's being said. So yeah, let's get this going, guys. What are you saying? Who wants to go first on this one? I'll just say something first. Dizzy, is your source reliable? The Sun in 40 minutes ago, people are saying that's not credible. His release clause is mad. Some people are saying definitely no for Isak.
His release clause is mad, but his release clause is very affordable for Arsenal. It's more than affordable.
Okay, so what do you say?
How much is it, Cash? Sorry.
I think it's 77 euros.
77 million euros. That's about
wasn't it?
60,
Wasn't it 90 million euros? But in the exchange rate, it was around the mid 70s. Like
I'm not quite sure. I just saw it was 77. It might have been pounds, and it might have been pounds or euros. But I thought it was euros.
I think it's pounds. So around the mid 70 mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm it's gettable, man. It's gettable for sure.
Yeah. Basically, it's definitely gettable, whatever the price is. But I think honestly, we can get this done, man. I think he's a good player, and then we can get him done. Honestly.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Sahal? Are you just whatever about it? Like, really? You don't really care?
No. We can no. I think I don't watch him often. I watched him in the Euros, and I've seen his quality. He's still a bit raw finishing wise. I wasn't impressed with him finishing wise, but everything else he had it. So if we can improve that aspect of his game, and I know I think he's struggling with goals right now actually. So that could be a concerning factor, but he has everything else in his game. So that's concerning.
That works in our favor.
Huh?
Maybe that works in our favor in terms of bringing the value down.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, but him struggling in goals is never a good thing. I don't think, especially if you're willing to pay that much money. I don't think it's a good thing, man.
I think I don't think it's a bad thing in terms of he will never be a prolific goal scorer. I think he will be. It's just a matter of can Arsenal bide their time with him being in the squad. Because there's no doubt about it. The guy's got mad potential. Like, his ceiling is fucking high, yeah? It's just that you need him to come in and be convincing from the go. Like I said in our group chats, I think if you buy Isak now, I don't think you'll see Isak at his best until the next 18 months, in my opinion. So it's just a matter of, do you think it's a good option? Or you're willing to wait for the striker to make his mark? If so, then go for it.
What do you say to people who are not convinced? People are saying, I'm not convinced. People are saying Vlahovic is lethal. You got some people saying Jonathan David is Canadian striker is the one. Not convinced. 60 million. Bro, it's 100 million. 90 million euros. My bad. People saying, like I said, if Vlahovic is out of the picture, get Isak, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or David. So he's not really fussed which one. I'm convinced, but not in January, though. He's saying Isak suits Arteta's philosophy and criterias. Definitely. So what are you guys saying? I think Isak is the best out of all the strikers. But who would you pick if it was up to you? Aslan?
Bro,
literally,
look, everyone knows my number one choice. My number one choice is Dusan Vlahovic, bro. Yeah, because this guy is repeating his form from last year, and at the halfway mark of the season, he's pretty much on the verge of getting. I think he's nearly at 20 goals. So at the rate that he's going at, he can easily replicate his form or his total GA from last season. Like there's no worry there in terms of he's a one season hit wonder. But look, if like Dizzy said, if he's unavailable, and look, out of all of those strikers that were listed or mentioned, Vlahovic has got 18 months left. The rest have got 3.5 or to 4. Like they're all on long-term contracts. So for me, Vlahovic is the most realistic one, especially at this time in the season. If we don't get him in January and he rides out the rest of the season, 1 year remaining, there's going to be more interest come the summer. And the moment another club shows interest and it becomes a bidding war, or like what they offer as a contract to Vlahovic, we're going to lose that battle for that signing. So, but look, again, if he's not available or we can't get him, whatever the case may be, Isak, I wouldn't say no. I'm not going to lie. From what I saw him in the Euros in the summer, I was highly impressed. Prior to that, I didn't know who he was, but he definitely did impress me in the Euros. But again, my concern with him is he had a good season last season for Sociedad, but this season he hasn't reached to that level of what he achieved last season. So
the thing is,
that's my only concern, and I agree with Kesh. Like I just think if he comes to the Prem, first thing for sure, he needs to get on that Martinelli workout program. Yeah, because he definitely needs to add, a couple of more pounds. He's a bit too slim for my liking, and we all know the difference between La Liga and the Premier League. So in terms of physicality, but yeah, look again, like I said, if he is our second choice or our number one choice, I wouldn't say no to it because like they are definitely like the next two on the come up. And look, let's be real, outside of Mbappe and Haaland, there isn't many world-class strikers out there on the market. So I guess we're going to have to go young. But again, it just comes down to preference. So
Lukaku's
yeah.
available.
Say that again?
Lukaku's available.
Yeah, for Inter, but I don't think anybody else.
Okay, there you go. Kesh, you're gonna say something.
completely slipped my mind now. Can't remember what I was gonna say.
Okay, no worries. Sahar, you go ahead, and then we'll come back to Kesh.
The only thing I'm gonna say, look, with the striker position, honestly, maybe we need to think about this. And Arteta and these guys, they need to pick whoever they want the best. Maybe I wouldn't mind if we get like someone like David or whoever it is really. They need to fit the system. And honestly, you know what? I wouldn't even mind if we never heard about the striker either, because it's gonna be a big investment on one player, and we've seen our marquee signings in the past haven't really worked out in the past. I'm not saying that would happen now, but if we do buy younger strikers, for example, maybe last season we could have signed Austin Edward. I know we can't do that now, but for example, last summer we could have done it, right, for a cheap price. We could do it this summer with strikers that haven't made their name yet, but they're young, hungry, and they got scope to grow. So if we do the same thing as we did last summer, I wouldn't really mind it. And I think maybe that could be a direction we should head into, because it worked once. Why not try it again? Let's buy one or two young, hungry strikers, right? That haven't proved themselves yet, but they got scope to grow. Let's buy one that's tall, big, strong. Let's buy another one that's a bit smaller, like a Zach replacement and an Auba replacement. We can buy two strikers, except for buying just one. Maybe we should do that. It's up to Arteta and these guys. I'll be interested what they do.
What is this tweet that you're talking about? He's saying, what is it? What did he say? Atwell's gesture to Bernardo Silva's before VAR made calls. Oh shit. He's literally going in. Yo, Cam, if you could oh shit.
Wait, sorry,
Who's this
what's
Jimmy
going on?
guy?
What's going
He's
on?
a season ticket holder. He's just exposing Stuart Atwell's sting. He's going in. Who's this guy though? Never heard of this guy. Season ticket holder, Arsenal fan, part of member of Arsenal supporter trust. He literally went in on Stuart Atwell today. That's all he's showing me. Nothing really much. But yeah, absolute nonsense from that referee Stuart Atwell. That was who was refereeing the game, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
These things happen. Okay, we move on from the refereeing decisions, man. But yeah, Kesh, did you have any closing remarks to say on that before we go?
Nah, that's everything I need to say.
All right, guys, what we're going to be doing is, if you guys haven't already been following us on Twitter, check us out on Twitter also, because we usually do a lot of Twitter spaces on Twitter. And obviously, you can check me out on YouTube. My next video, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in my next video. Most likely, when do we play next, guys?
Thursday.
Thursday.
And then the North London Derby is
Liverpool, right?
No, Liverpool.
When is the North London Derby? Sunday.
That's almost end of the month,
14
26th.
days away. 16th, I
Bro,
think.
don't we play next? Isn't the next game the North London Derby?
No.
we got
No,
three
it's
cup
not.
games.
That's like the end of the month, bro.
No, it's
Two
end of the
not,
month.
isn't it?
Close enough.
semi-finals and the FA Cup.
Holy shit. So our next two games are two semifinals. That's it.
Yeah, otherwise Gabriel would have missed the North London Derby.
No, but then we got the third round in the FA Cup as well in between that.
Yo, Sunday we play Nottingham Forest. You know what,
Yeah.
guys? I know a Nottingham Forest fan. I'm going to bring him on the channel. We're going to talk about that game. We're going to talk about the Liverpool game. And I'll bring Hussam on. And I'll catch you guys any transfer videos. I might be going to Dubai, so I might not be able to do some videos around my birthday, January 10th. I don't know yet. But yeah, pray for the best. I might do a stream from there. Who knows? But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. You already know what it is. Kitty G on EGTV. Big up to Kesh, Sahal, and Aslan for joining me. It feels like an old-fashioned stream today. 110 people in the chat. You guys here. Shout out to everybody, man. Do me a favor. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already seen, I've made my subscribers visible since I have hit over 9K subscribers. And what I will be doing is I'll be giving away a prize to two people, one person on Twitter and one person on YouTube. So check us out and have yourselves a wonderful day. And also, if you don't know, I'm doing stuff on TikTok now. So I have over like 400 people on TikTok. So come check those out also. But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day. And you already know what it is. And no, my birthday's not January 1st. I'm not a fob. Anyways, have a good one. Peace out, guys.